kick and don't give them 20 yards on the prevent defense, we win.
I know.
I can't believe it.
But home field advantage in the playoffs is big, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, that was a hell of a game the other day.
Thanks. Yeah.
You know, they played a hell of a game.
Can't believe.
I've never liked the overtime rules.
Yeah, they should have changed those a couple years ago.
It used to be sudden death with a field goal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
They played a hell of a game.
Thanks. Yeah. I think so. Just two quarterbacks going at it. Morning.
Telling Carrie over there, I've been away, and then when I came back, I did this class on like a Saturday or something, and I was going like, oh, this isn't hard anymore. I remember this is good. And then it's like, eat your words. For the next 3 days, I was so good. No way I
That's fun. All right, morning everybody. Welcome back to your mat. And what a morning it is, huh? Perfect out here. Thanks for taking the time. Might be some new faces here. If you're new, I'd love to meet you after class. I'm Steve. I'm guiding us through. What do you say we get started laying down here on our backs today? We'll just ease into this one. So you can lay back, and you always got options. Straight away, you can take that very familiar shavasana position where your toes are falling open, palms face up along your side body. You can take Supta Baddha Konasana if you choose, and that would be the soles of your feet together and your knees flop open nice and wide. And you can take right hand to belly, left hand to heart, or as I mentioned, palms face up along your side body. But let's lay back. Let's close our eyes. And see if you can just kind of get a sense of the space all around you. So you might start with sounds. Birds chirping or the ocean. And then maybe a little sensation. Whether it's the air around you on your skin or the sun on your skin. And then see if you can take your awareness to your heartbeat. See if you can feel your heartbeat. Awesome, everybody. From here, wherever you're at with your cycle of breath, let's exhale everything out. And then let's take a big collective inhale through your nose. Fill up with this ocean air. Feel that cool ocean air within. And then exhale through your mouth. Clear everything out. 2 more cleansing breaths like that. Inhale, get big from the inside out. Expand. Exhale, clear and empty it out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, empty. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale through your nose. Once again, soak up that ocean air. Deep within. Lips stay sealed. Exhale through your nose. Draw your navel up and in. A little engagement of your core. And then just like that, everybody. Deep, full inhales. And slow, calming exhales. In and out through your nose in a meditative fashion. Set the intention that you stay connected to this breath throughout your entire about hour here. And if you need to back off, if you get a little bit overwhelmed, you know, we tend to switch to a short, choppy breath that goes in and out through our mouth. That breath is connected with the state of fight or flight or sympathetic nervous system. We want to return to a parasympathetic nervous system and a rest and digest state. So the breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, nice and deep, deep diaphragm breathing. This breath is associated and connected with that parasympathetic. So keep that flowing free. This is a tool, your breathing. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. Our mind controls our physiology, and if you can control your mind, you could literally direct your life in any which way you want.
Drop my keys to my bike lock. You can see them inside.
Okay. From here, let's pull our knees into our chest here. See if you can come up and grab opposite elbows over your shins. Come up and bring your forehead all the way to your knees. So just start to get into your spine nice and gently here. And this is called spinal flexion, this rounding. Awesome. Take an inhale here. Lay your head and shoulders back down. Set your feet down. Feet are about hips width apart. Knees right above your ankles. Bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Press into your feet. Lift your hips up high to the sky. This is some easy spinal extension. Now, if you'd like to interlace your fingers underneath you, shimmy your arms in. If you're open enough to go there, you can do that. If you're not open enough for that, hey, completely understandable. Press your chest back towards your chin, and at the same time, chin away from your chest to maintain the arch in the back of your neck. You don't want to flatten that out. And just take about 2 or 3 more deep breaths. You got them? Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Drinking up this ocean air and the negative ions that come with it. Negative ions, by the way, I know sounds negative, but they actually make us feel really good. Take an inhale here. Good. Separate your hands, slide your hips to the ground. Pull your knees back into your chest. Drop your right arm open like a wing. Look to your right and gently guide your knees towards your left. So some easy spinal mobility to begin. From here, that first breath in this twist, you kind of see what you're working with, right? You just twisted to a certain degree and your body's like, yep, that's it. Second, third, fourth breath, you're breathing into that space, into that resistance, and hopefully on your exhale, releasing it. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Exhale. All right, let's come back to center. Pull your knees in, and we're just going to switch that up. Drop your left arm open, look to your left, and guide your knees to the right. Remember, first breath, a little diagnostic check. What am I working with this morning? And then you want to direct your breath towards what you're feeling. You know, you've heard the term, what you focus on expands. It's kind of a different way of saying our energy flows where our attention goes. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Drink it up nice and deep, everybody. Exhale it out. All right. Take your knees back to center. Lift up once again. Grab opposite elbows over your shins, forehead towards your knees. And now start to rock out the length of your spine. Up and down. massage all these muscles that run parallel to your spine to keep you standing tall. We're gonna meet in a standing forward fold. So if you can get enough momentum so that you don't need your hands, great. If you need your hands, use them. But come to the top of your mat, separate your feet about hips width apart, drop your head down, drop your torso down, and then pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow for ragdoll pose. Breathe big. Breathe big, but not to the point where you're trying too hard or it's too taxing. Invite and allow your breath to flow in deep, but we don't want to force anything. If there's a lot of space between your belly and your thighs, bend your knees a little bit more. And then you could shake your head out and you could sway your torso out back and forth. Do what feels right. We'll take our time to get going, everybody. But once we get going, we'll keep it going for a little while. Once we hit the gas, we're going to keep on the gas. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Soak it up deep as you can go. Beautiful. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Take an inhale. Find a halfway lift. Look up and lengthen out. So if you're new to this, let's take a couple breaths here. If you're new to this, hands just below your knees on your shins. And then you want to take the round out of your back. So your shoulder blades are going to squeeze. You're getting there. A little bit more. You're still a little bit like this. All right. Here, shoulders back, flat back. There you go. Awesome. Take 1 more inhale. Pull your hips back. Pull your chest out. And then exhale, fold, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up. Steady and soft visual gaze. We call this our drishti. High in the balls of your feet. Take 1 more inhale here. And we're just going to lower slowly all the way down to our mat. From here, you could slide your hands back a couple inches and untuck your toes. Inhale, little to no weight in your hands. So you're not pushing with your arms. Inhale, lift your chest up. You're lifting with the muscles in your lower back. Look straight down so that there's no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Ah, good, y'all. Exhale, take her back down. Inhale, we'll do it again. Inhale, lift up, breathe in big. So if your arms are straight, I know you're not lifting with your back muscles. Ah, exhale, take her back down. I see everything. 1 more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. And exhale, take her back down. I tell you what, let's do 2 more, just for good measure. If you want to press a little bit with your hands, you can do that. Inhale, all just depends on how warm your spine is feeling here. Exhale, back down. And then last one. Inhale, we call it cobra pose, bhujangasana. And exhale, we take it all the way back down. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, press up to your hands and your knees. And then curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. So if you're new to this, hands and knees, that's kind of like the blueprint spacing-wise you want for down dog. Like I mentioned, all you should have to do is curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. If you have to adjust spacing-wise between hands and feet a little bit, it's just that, a little bit, an inch or 2. Now, spread all 10 fingertips really, really wide. A soft bend in your knees lets you press your hips higher and back further. Chin to your chest, so you look towards your knees, towards your thighs. Take your shoulders and wrap them around towards the front of your body. So you widen your upper shoulder blades and back, and you engage your lat muscles. That's going to help support us. Good. Y'all breathing, right? Deep, full breath in. And a slow, calming breath out. When we began our practice, we were listening to the ocean or the sounds around us. We were feeling the sun or the ocean on our breeze on our skin. We were starting to narrow down our focus and bring a certain quality of attention into this moment. Let's see if we can bring that same quality of attention towards every breath, every movement, every little bit of communication that comes up over the next, 45 minutes or so. And just make this one long meditation. Your body's going to feel clean and your mind will be totally, totally serene. Let's get into the flow, yo. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit, press your hips back and look forward. Very end of your exhale, walk, or you could lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Now take that inhale, flatten out your spine, that halfway lift we just focused on a moment ago. There you go. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Now lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Float your torso, come up high, reach to the sky. Let's take a back bend. On your exhale, goal post your arms, lean it back, lift out of your heart, and just make it feel good. Inhale, back up, stretch your hands to the sky here. And then exhale, fold. Spill your torso out long and empty out. It's our Surya namaskar 8. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, clench your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway down so that your elbows go straight back. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. Take your shoulders back. And then from your core, exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog attack. Good, y'all. Soft bend in your knees. Try to press your hands through the mat. Really active and engaged. But again, finding the balance. No struggle, no strain, sensation. But let's stop short of pain. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hips pressed back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Take your halfway lift on your inhale, pull your chest out long. And then exhale, dive, fold, empty out. Inhale, rise, float your torso. Reach high to the heavens here. Awesome. Standing back bend, goal post your arms, heart lifts, everybody. Inhale, back up, stretch your hands to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. A Thursday morning, breath-based moving meditation. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, clench your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower with control. You could modify this, you could skip this. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down, see if you can lift your knees by engaging quadriceps. Good, y'all. Exhale, hips to the sky, doggy. Breathing deep. Inhale. Exhale. Soaking it up deep as you can go. Moving it out, continue to let it flow. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, let's do it again. Walk or float your feet. Lightly spring if you can between your hands. Halfway lift, chest pulls out long, breathe in. And fold, dive in deep, empty out. Inhale, rise, float your torso high to the sky. Take that back bend on your exhale, elbows wide, heart open wide. Inhale, back up, stretch your hands. And then exhale, you fold all the way down. Moving the waves of energy in, moving them out. Inhale, halfway lift, and riding those waves with your movements. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. With control, we lower. Awesome. Upward facing dog, that's the spinal extension. And then exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog, and this is a neutral spine. Three breaths here. One more flow on your own, everybody. Remember, chin to chest here in down dog, head hanging. Quality of attention. Can you make this a moving meditation? I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Amazing job, everybody. Beautiful. Keep riding those waves. Keep moving those waves of energy in, waves of your breath in, moving them out, and keep riding them. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet. So you arrive at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet together in the center of the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back towards the street. Flex your foot. Spiral inward with your thigh. So this is a closed hip posture. Now bend your left knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then from here, take your left hand and start to reach towards the ocean. You can keep your right fingertips on the ground. If you have a water bottle, that'll help you out. Or you could take your right hand up along your right side body. So left hand forward, right hand back. Steady your gaze. Firm up your left quadricep to solidify your foundation. And not hyperextending, but just quadricep engagement. And then soften your face. 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Drink up the ocean air, everybody. Exhale, release, set everything down. We're just going to switch that up. Left leg lifts up and back. Flex your foot. Spiral inward, everybody. Right knee bending, le obei. Right hand reaching forward. And then you decide where to go with your left hand. We want to slow everything down, and we start with the breath. Steady it out. Steady visual gaze, steady breath leads to steady body and in turn mind. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Phenomenal job, everybody. Exhale, set everything down. Let's walk our hands all the way out to plank pose, high push-up. And if you wanted to drop to your knees here or even skip these, I almost wouldn't blame you. But on your inhale, let's shift forward and lower halfway down. Elbows go straight back. That's an inhale. Listen carefully. And on your exhale, we slowly just press straight back up. Inhale, we got to lower without your hips collapsing. Shoulders and hips move together. Exhale, then you got to press it back up without doing that thing with your lips or making that face. Inhale, we lower slowly. Exhale, we press it back up. Elbows touch your side body, y'all. Last 2. Inhale, lower down slow. Exhale, back up. 1 more. This is it. Inhale, lower. Breathe in. Exhale, hips high. Downward face in. Take an inhale, press your hips back, look forward. Load up your arms and bend your knees a little bit. End of your exhale, walk or that light spring of feet between hands. We're back to heels and toes touching the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. You know this well. Exhale, dive, fold, empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and stretch your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. We're back on that flow train, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Move through that flow. We call it Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your heart, breathe in big. Exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her up high to the sky. Exhale, let's take left knee across to right elbow. Push your breath out, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, left leg, send her up high. Exhale, we're gonna sweep her all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. We're just gonna take 1 inhale. Rise up, reach up and fill up, crescent pose. Stretch your hands to the sky. And then exhale, we'll take our hands to the ground. We'll step our left foot back, shift forward, lower slow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, open heart, make that feel amazing. And exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, take it across. Inhale, stretch it on up high. Exhale, see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. And then it's simple. We inhale, ride that breath on up. And we exhale, ride that breath on down. Step it back and move through that flow. Good, y'all. Upward face and open heart. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Find your halfway lift, lengthen out here. And then dive, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hips really low and reach your hands really high. Exhale, go ahead, dive it on in, Uttanasana, your forward fold. Halfway lift, everybody, reset your spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, plant your palms, step to plank. Again, you can skip these if you want. They can get a little overwhelming. Upward face, and if you're with it, open heart. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, breathe it on up. Exhale, left knee across, right elbow. See if you can pull it up to the tricep. Inhale, come on up high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through, stack knee above ankle. One breath. Inhale, crescent, Anjaneyasana, reach your hands high. Exhale, take it on down, everybody. Step it on back. A moving meditation. Yoga's not what we do, it's more of how we do what we do. The quality of attention we bring to it. Right side, on your own. Right side, y'all, breathe. Woo! Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, y'all, press your hips back, load up your arms, look forward, inhale. End of your exhale, lightly spring or hop. You can walk your feet between your hands. Take your halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. And then exhale, fold, down deep. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana, sink low. Lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. We're going to do a couple of those, y'all. Inhale, number 2, chair pose. Sink a little lower, reach a little higher, and breathe a little bigger. Exhale, forward fold, dive it on in. Number 3, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Last 2, y'all. Inhale, chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, dive it on in. Last chair pose, sink your hips low, reach your hands high to the sky. On your exhale is open arm twist to your right. Inhale, take it back to center, both hands reach high. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Let's flow a couple times. Inhale, chair, breathe it in. Exhale, twisting right, heart to La Jolla, spread your fingertips wide. Back to center, breathe it in. You know where to go. Heart towards Mission Beach, stay low, weights in your heels. One more each side, that's it. Inhale. Exhale, open arm right, squeeze your thighs. Center, breathe it in. Open arm left. Sink a little deeper. Inhale, back to chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Plant your palms, walk or float your feet, shift forward, lower, control. Upwards, open heart, breathe it in. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward, face in. Inhale, left leg, send her on up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, reach it high. Good, and the exhale, a sweeper through, a low lunge. Inhale, crescent pose, rise up, reach up and fill up. Now from here, exhale, swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Start to pull your hands back. So lean it back, shoulder blades squeeze, open your heart. We're here for 5. Now into this bound arm balancing, like airplane pose, with your hands just like they are if you can. 4. Here we go, we move slow. 3, start to come up through center. 2, lean into your front left leg. Take your right leg up till it's parallel to the ground. Flex your, squeeze your left quadricep, flex your right foot, spiral inward. And then from here, slow motion, start to bring your head, your torso down a little bit further. And like a teeter-totter, bring your right leg up a little bit higher. Take an inhale. And then standing splits, you can release your hands to the ground. You can walk them in towards your left foot a little bit more. If you'd like to take one or both hands around your left calf or ankle, go for that. If you want some handstand kick-ups, go for that. Tell you what, let's just go about 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, one more. I want you to breathe all the way into your right toes. Take an inhale. And then bend your left knee, step your right foot way back for a low lunge. Inhale your left leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. And then bend your knee and stack that hip. And shake it out if you want. Circle it out if you want. Flip your dog if you want. Breathe, everybody. 5. 4. Amazing, everybody. Last 3. 2, all right, left hand down. Inhale your left leg back up high. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest. Step it all the way through, back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Awesome, everybody. Deep diaphragm breathing, very alive here. Find heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. A deep bend in your front left knee. Now you can steady your gaze. If you'd like to, you can even close your eyes. Right, sensation hopefully everywhere. But with this deep diaphragm breathing, calming our nervous system, hopefully you can just stay connected to that inner quality of balance. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Another full inhale. Exhale it out. All right. Inhale, start to reach, 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 and lean forward. And then side angle pose is your exhale. Forearm can come to thigh. You can come to whatever expression you want. Just make sure you're stable. You've got sensation, but you want it to be sustainable. And then you could take your right hand and reach towards the ocean, palm facing down, and just pull that whole right side body long. Get into the fascia, the interconnective tissue of the right side body, but everything there. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Phenomenal, y'all. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up with your right hand. Grab your left wrist. Pull up, out, and away. Grab that left wrist, everybody. Pull up, out, and away. 5. Going to the back of our mat. And 4. I know you're feeling that thigh. Breathe. We're about to give her a break. 2. All right. Inhale, straighten your front left leg. And then we're going to exhale, rotate all the way around. Spin your back left heel up. Take that left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. If you want to drop your back knee to the ground, you can do that. Breathe really deep. Try to make sure your torso is lifted off your thigh, so there should be some daylight there. And then heel presses, head reaches on your inhale. And you use leverage, you ring out, rotate and detoxify. 3 more breaths here, that's it. Inhale. Exhale, last 2, everybody. I know you're feeling it, that's a good thing. Inhale. Exhale, last one, last chance. Take an inhale here. Rotation, ring out. Beautiful. Release to low lunge. Pick your back left knee up. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Prasarita Parottanasana. Oh. You could grab your ankles or your calves for some leverage. Big toes outside the feet. Hey, you could flip upside down. I mean, you're already upside down in terms of your heart being above your head. We consider this an inversion. But if you want to go to tripod headstand or anything like that, nice Doug, you can do that. Couple breaths, y'all. Soak it up. Thank yourself for being here. Forgot to say that in the beginning of the class. Slipping. Where you go, where you go? Nice job, everybody. 2 more breaths. Nice and deep. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Exhale it out. Hands underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands simply, low lunge, top of our mat. Step your left foot back to your right. So you're in plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll open to your right for side plank pose. Now there's at least a dozen ways to modify. Stack your feet one behind the other, drop a knee, a forearm, skip it all together. It's a good modification. As long as you breathe, I'm cool with it. But lift your hips, everybody. You're doing a phenomenal job. Lift your hips. If you're feeling strong, you could take your right leg up off your left. Aha, good. Right hand towards the ocean. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Reach really long. Exhale to plank, high push-up. And just take her to the other side. Rotate on your right hand, left hand open high. Y'all breathing? That's what this is, breath-based meditation. The physicality, the postures, they're kind of a side note. Maybe left leg up, left hand, ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale to plank. You could take it through your flow, or I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Either way, y'all. Phenomenal. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, take her across, left elbow. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Come on up, crescent pose. Rise and reach your hands high. Exhale, swim your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, lower back. Now first, use the strength of your arms. Pull back, lean back, shoulder blade squeeze, heart lifts. 5. Now how smooth are we gonna make this transition, huh? 4, to our bound armed balancing. And 3, all right, 2, start to come up, lean through center, and then lean into your front right leg. First, try to take your head, your hips, and your left heel in one line. Steady gaze, breathe well. And then take another inhale. Remember, like a teeter-totter, your shoulders, your head, your torso comes down. Your left leg comes a little bit higher. Take an inhale. And then both hands to the ground for standing splits. And you're just lifting your left leg till you get the right amount of sensation. So for some of us, I'd look around and I'd be like, yeah, that looks like standing splits. If you saw me do this, you'd be like, oh, he's bending over his right leg while reaching his left toes like 3 inches in the air. But go where you want to go with this. Inhale. Exhale, last breath. Take an inhale here. Plant your palms if they're not already. And bend your right knee, step your left foot way back. Inhale your right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Go ahead, bend your knee, stack that hip, everybody. Do what feels right. Whew, just kind of a slow burn here, yeah? 2 more breaths, inhale. Exhale the right hand back down. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your thigh up, and then step it all the way through. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Heart towards Mission Beach. Soft, steady gaze. This breathing we use is called Ujjayi pranayama, victorious breath. So keep moving the waves of energy in, moving the waves of the breath in, clearing out what you don't need, whether it's tightness, tension, resistance, stress, tension, whatever. Clear all that out on your exhale. Let the waves clear them out. Inhale. Exhale. Another full. Inhale. Exhale, phenomenal. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Look for length here. Makes sense since the next posture is called extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Left hand can reach to the sky, or it can be towards the ocean. Either way, you want to make sure your body is narrow. So you're not trying to jam the hand to the ground and then the result of that is like your hips sticking way back or shoulder collapsing down. Pull your left side body long. Get all the sensation. Breathe through that sensation. Whatever this practice throws at you. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale the right. Stay low on your lunge. I know you're feeling your front thigh. Reverse your warrior. But here, remember, we reach up with our left hand. Grab our right wrist. Pull up out and away. All right, we're here for 5. 4. To the back of our mat. In 3. They're all watching you. Don't mess this up. 2. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. And then exhale, rotate all the way around. Spin your back right heel up. Take your right elbow. Tricep outside of your left knee or thigh. Breathe, everybody. That's the foundation of our meditation. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind, you can control your reactions. You can help control your stress level, your blood pressure with your breathing. Heel presses, head reaches, inhale. And see what you can get cooking. We got 3 more breaths if you want to separate your hands and fly those arms wide, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Rotation. Oh, nice. Release to low lunge. Back knee picks up. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs, parallel your feet. Option to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. If you're there, take an inhale, come up, shoulders back, heart open wide. And then exhale, fold, dive in deep. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Again, kind of, I would call it, to me it looks like a slow meditative burn. Got some long holds, but getting into every single nook and cranny. Slowly, systematically. I think the practice would be a lot easier if we move through it very fast. Then you could just get caught up in the busyness and the movement like we do all day long. I'm here, I gotta get there, I'm doing this, I'm thinking about doing that. Let's take one more inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Then let's do this side different. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, take your arms open like airplane wings. Strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then turn your left toes out towards the street. You can shorten your stance an inch or two for triangle pose. Inhale, legs are straight, reach, reach, reach. Keep all that length, just tick-tock your arms. Left hand down, right hand high. Reaching more up than down. And if you want a little bit more here, you could take your right hand and reach towards the street. Left leg straight. If you want even more than that, you could bring your left hand up parallel for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Drinking up ocean air deep into every cell. Exhale it out. All right, core strength. Inhale brings us all the way back up. Turn your left toes in, turn your right toes out. Triangle pose towards the ocean. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Keep it a length, tick-tock of the arms, and make it feel sweet. Breathe. Same options, everybody. For more length, left hand reaches. For core strength, right hand reaches. Give me 2, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Take an inhale here. Phenomenal. Exhale it out. Inhale, take it all the way back up. And then exhale, just step your left foot to your right at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart. Last time here, everybody. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. Lean it back to that perfect place. And then exhale, fold. Lay your torso out long and lead with your face. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, and lower all the way down to your chest. Good, everybody. Bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. We call it the Dhanurasana. Now, if you can't reach your legs, remember in the beginning we did these cobra poses. You could do something similar to that. But if you got them, you're kicking your legs up and back. Knees are coming in towards each other. And if it's uncomfortable, if it's challenging, awesome. Perfect. Give me 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Breathe in. Phenomenal. Exhale, release her down. Left ear to your mat, gaze to your right. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. That can feel cool. Chin facing forward. Let's do it again. Bend your knees. Grabbing right foot or ankle with the right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything. Eat. Inhale, kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. Good. Now take an inhale here. See if you can kick a little bit more with your right leg and then roll onto your left side body. Yeah. Good. And then once you get there, kick your right leg back some more. See if you can stretch your right shoulder pectoral muscle a little bit more. Amazing, y'all. Inhale, take her back through center, lift up, and then switch it up. Roll onto your right side. Heart twist and open towards Mission Beach. Inhale, back to center, lift up one last time. And exhale, go ahead. Set everything down, everybody. Woo! Let's see, right ear to your mat, gaze left. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wiper in your legs. And then from here, let's stay down. What do you say? Take your left arm and your left knee out to 90 degrees off your left side body. Like this. Yes, yes. Now take your right arm and shoulder, thread it all the way underneath you. Look over your left fingertips. Inhale, stake them up high to the sky. And exhale, start to twist your left hand back towards La Jolla. And breathe, everybody. Twist, get some sensation. Be gentle, though. You know, we're here to take care of ourselves. To love ourselves in a way. Right? You got to show up to yoga. Almost like my hat. It says, love everybody. My friend Sydney over here has got a whole table full of them, so you'll have to stop over and check those out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Good. Unwind. Release that. We're just going to switch sides. Look to your right. Take your right arm and right knee to 90. Take your left arm and shoulder and thread it underneath. Look over your right fingertips as they reach up high. And twist and just easily stretch all the way back. Whew. Take an inhale. You can just roll on your back on your exhale. Scooch over and come back to the middle of your mat. And let's see, pull both knees into your chest here. And then take your right leg, extend it straight up. Take your left leg, extend it just straight out in front of you. You could either rest the leg straight out or you can bend the knee and plant the sole of the foot. But pick your head and shoulders up and try to reach as high as you can up on your right leg. Maybe you get up towards your ankle, maybe. But then lay your head and shoulders back down. Your hands will probably slide down your leg. Lay back and start to pull your right leg in. So head and shoulders are back down. Yeah. And now take your left hand to the top of your left thigh. Put a little pressure there. Try to keep your left hip bone grounded. You can either bend your right knee a little bit or well, see if you can grab your big toe with your middle and index finger. If you need to bend your knee, as much as you need to do that, you can do that. And you can either, if you need to bend it that much, you can grab on the inside of the knee. But take an inhale, and on your exhale, drop your right leg open to your right. Remember, a little pressure on your left thigh, hopefully keeping that hip bone grounded. Breathing well. Awesome, everybody. Let's take our right leg back up. And then bend your left knee, plant the sole of your left foot. Take your right ankle across your left leg for a supine pigeon or supine figure 4. Flex your foot, thread your needle around your left leg, and then lay back and pull that into that perfect degree. Breathe well and thank yourself for being here. Taking the time to get into every nook and cranny in our body. You know, we went slow, but at a certain point, it was difficult. A self-induced stress, which is a very good stress. It helps to mitigate the constant stress and tension that is not good. And then you can take that into another twist. Release your hand. Excuse me. Right leg over left. Drop your right arm open, look right, and gently guide your knees towards your left side body. Breathe well. Awesome, everybody. Unwind, come back to center. Unwind your legs, pull both knees in. And then take your right leg, extend it out, or you can just plant the sole of the foot. Left leg high. Reach up, pick your head and shoulders up. Grab as high as you can on your leg, your ankle, your foot even. And then lay your head and shoulders back down. It's okay if your hands slide down your legs, and just start to pull that in. And then right hand, top of your right thigh. You can grab your left big toe with your middle and index. If you need to bend the knee, cool. Drop your left leg open. Try to keep your right hip bone grounded. And keep that beautiful breath flowing. Beautiful. Take her back up, everybody. Bend your right knee, plant the sole of your foot, left ankle across it. Thread the needle around your right leg, lay back, and pull it in. Take that near twist, everybody. I think we done it. Back to center. Both knees pull in one more time. And then release and let your legs fall out. Toes fall open. You can rest with your palms face up along your side body. Let's lay back. Let's close our eyes. Let's together take a nice big inhale through your nose. And through your mouth, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And then hold full, hold at the top. And release. Release. Let your breath settle. Let it be in it, come back to its natural state. Let your body soften. Physically releasing everything. And allow your mind to be still. Shavasana. See if you can feel your heart beating. Get a sense of the space within you. You feel the sun on your skin or that ocean air on your skin. And then get a sense of the space all around you. The ocean, birds chirping. If you'd like to breathe in lightly, you can do that. If you'd like to take any small movement, whether it's fingertips, toes, wrists, ankles, you can do that. You can even roll on your side, like you're sleeping on your side. And you got the option to make your way to seated as well. Notice how you feel. The intention of this practice is to slow our mind down and basically kind of restore balance physically and mentally. So you've done yourself a huge, huge service today, everybody. Thank yourself for being here. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. I love to share the practice. You can get it other places in the studio, let's say, but it costs you $30 a pop. And nowadays you got to wear a mask. Thank you so much, everybody. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Amazing job, everybody. I hope you feel good. Try to take some of this sense of balance towards everything you do today. Again, thank yourself for being here. And thanks for honoring the donation-based system. If you're new, we've got the Venmo QR codes up front on the front of all the benches to make that easy. There's also a donation bin on the front porch right across the street. Let me know if you have any comments, feedback. Namaste Yoga on YouTube. We were live today. We're always live. I shouldn't say always, but pretty good percentage of the time, 4 days a week. We're live. Alive? What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? You don't be scared.
She's just a little fearful.
Yeah. Folks, if you're with me online, thank you. Hit the like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Namaste.